say another team wants him because of the fact that he has a ring.
Yes.
That's gonna make his pay even better. So we're gonna be talking to Joshua Williams. That's gonna be happening right about now. Let's get a quick word from our sponsors, Rams.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Buster! We run things, things are on we. Buster! Buster! Living color, do it differently. Buster! Buster! Large and in charge, like for the party. Buster! Buster! We set the pace, then everybody follow it.
7 flavors, best taste, Buster, bolder, better, better. Pick your color.
We set the pace, then everybody follow it.
Buster, live in full color.
Buster!
Rams is for you and me. Giving back to community. Rams is for you and me. Better for your family. Better service, better price, better value, better choice. Rewarding you for loyalty. Rams is for you and me. Better price and quality.
It's 9:33. And zooming in, we've got the 23-year-old number 23 cornerback of the Kansas City Chiefs. Scored his first ring in 2023. Man, a lot of 23s, I'm telling you.
Damn, so you're good at this, man.
Yes, okay. Josh, what's up?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hi.
Sir. Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Hey,
morning,
good
good
morning.
morning, good morning.
Yes. So what does it feel like?
It's really indescribable. Honestly, it's a blessing. I'm at a place where, I've dreamed for years since I was a child, and, now it's all coming into fruition. And, I can't say anything other than I'm blessed. And, I'm just happy for everybody who supported me and helped me get to the point where I am now.
Okay, well, just before we continue, for the benefit of the listeners who don't know who you are, Joshua Williams, cornerback for the Kansas City Chiefs. He just won his first, because we know there's going to be many more, his first Super Bowl ring. Tell them a little bit about yourself,
Yes.
your Kittitian connection, and how you got into football.
Right. Well, my father, he was born in St. Kitts in Mulligan. He was always real adamant about his family from that side, even though we were raised in the U.S. And, we had a great connection with his brothers over there. I have a sister over there, Kelly. Shout out to Kelly. Everybody over there, since I've been going through this journey, they've been real supportive. And my auntie Brenda, she's been making sure everybody knows my connection to St. Kitts and making sure everybody's just kind of been getting exposure and hearing about my journey. And, growing up in the U.S., my dad was in the military. So originally, when I was a young boy, really a baby, we're moving around. We settled in North Carolina. My mother passed away, so
Oh.
my dad did a great job in, raising me and my sisters all by himself. He's a great man, a man of God, and I would, he's probably my biggest, easily my biggest, idol, somebody I look up to and want to be like.
So you speak about your connection in St. Kitts and Nevis. The question to you is, have you ever been here in St. Kitts and Nevis?
I had been. The last time I was, it was for my grandmother's funeral. So I was probably like 5 years old. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
I will be coming back in a couple weeks, and seeing the family. This is the first time in a while I've actually had some off time to be able to come and travel. And, it's really just a blessing to be able to go back down there and see my family.
Now, if you had to explain to Kittitians and Divisions, now I got to tell you, people have been gradually getting into American football. I mean, it's not as much as, say, soccer and cricket, obviously, or even basketball, but people have been getting into it slowly but surely. Now, as someone who plays football, if you had to describe it and maybe make a pitch for people to understand the game and maybe even consider playing it, how would you put that down in 90 seconds? How would you explain it?
I
How
would
would you
kind of
pitch it?
I would best describe it maybe like rugby. Rugby's pretty similar as far as you have to run with the ball in your hands and get to the goal line. There's tackling, and honestly, I wouldn't say it's too far off from like maybe you think of soccer, but you're allowed to use your hands and tackle. So there's definitely some small intricacies and a lot of weird rules, but that's any sport. You take the time, maybe a couple weeks, you'll be able to learn the game easily. I've had a lot of people, even my sister, who of course originally didn't know anything about football, and now she's starting to understand. And it's great to see her getting into it just because I'm out there on the field.
Well, your dad, how did your dad take to football? I mean, coming from St. Kitts, and you think football is, probably fairly foreign to him. But I guess he's lived there long enough. But what was that like?
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's sure. When I was a young boy and I first started, becoming of age to be able to play sports, he wanted me to run track and play soccer. And I was cool with the track. I was a great track runner, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into the soccer. I wasn't bad either. My sister was playing it. I would go out there and kick the ball with her sometimes, but I just had a real passion for football ever since I, started school. And I would just see football on TV. He came overseas, and he was staying in Alexandria, Virginia for a little bit with my auntie Brenda and my auntie Van Slim and my auntie Paulette. And they were already Washington Redskin fans at the time. So he made me a Washington Redskin fan. And, that's kind of what I would say started my real just journey with the football stuff. I was a big fan. When I became an age, I wanted to play instead of soccer. And, he was fine with it. And, he just pushed me to be the best player I could possibly be, as long as I was still running track.
Clearly. It's 9:39. We're talking to Joshua Williams, cornerback with the 2023 champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, now, Joshua, it must be pretty surreal. You probably you've watched games before you were drafted. You've watched Super Bowls. Tell me what it was like, what you were feeling when you're actually on the other side of the camera in Arizona on Super Bowl Day, February 12th.
The whole week leading up to the game, it was just it was surreal, kind of just to be there and be experiencing the week of the Super Bowl. There's a lot of celebrations and festivities and little just there's a lot of interviews, things for your family to do, so many events. And, that was cool, just being treated like, almost royalty. And it was really just a blessing. Everybody wanted to talk with you or interview you and, give you this or give you that. So it was crazy just being there. But actually being able to play the game, lock in and focus up that week, because that was the goal. It's a celebration the whole week, but you're not going there just to celebrate. You want to go there and win the game. So, the game time come, I did all my preparation that week. My coaches did a great job in keeping us prepared all week, being ready to go. Started off the game mainly doing special teams and helping out where I could. But the second half come along, and my coaches need me on defense to get more snaps and, kind of just step up and play a big role in the second half. I go in there, do what we need to do, and we walk out with a win. And
do you guys?
If you watch the game, we're actually go ahead.
No, I was asking. Do you guys get to watch the halftime show at all, or I guess that's the coaches using that as a pep talk time?
Nah, we didn't get to watch it. I heard it was amazing, and there's so many fans of Rihanna, but I didn't get to watch it. Everybody was telling me about it. I had no idea what was going on.
Wow.
Guess that's one of the sacrifices when you actually play in the game. We get to enjoy the halftime and everything.
Exactly.
Joshua, question. We realized that you had the St. Kitts Nevis flag highlighted as one
On his
of-
helmet.
on your helmet. So, what would have inspired you to highlight St. Kitts and Nevis in such a way?
Well, during the I want to say it was around week 3 of the season, the NFL gave each of the players the option to highlight I guess you would call it like the heritage, and you could do, let's say, I think it was as far as up to your grandparents being born from their native country or whatever, and you could be able to display it on your helmet. You know, it was a no-brainer to me to just want to be able to shout out that side of my family and, you know, kind of just bring a spotlight on the island. So I did that. And you know, throughout the whole season, I just gained more supporters from St. Kitts and Nevis. And it's really just a blessing to see, you know, kind of them just become interested in the game that's kind of somewhat foreign to them. So,
And we want to thank you for highlighting St. Kitts and Nevis. Of course, St. Kitts and Nevis Kittitians, Divisions, we were very proud. And we, of course, as you see the feedback, we're very proud and we're very grateful to have someone of our heritage on such a national platform.
Josh, I'm a music dude.
International platform.
I'm a music dude, Josh. So what do you listen to pump you up for? You know, pregame, halftime, second half, all that.
so starting off my morning, especially just because you don't want to be so pumped up all day, I'll start out with something smooth. So like, let's say I'm listening to reggae in the morning. It wouldn't be like any dancehall music either. It could be something like some old reggae, like Josie Wells or Yellow Man or something like that.
Wow.
Just something smooth. And then maybe, I don't know, closer to when you get to the stadium, you know, maybe I that's when I'll probably listen to some rap music. You know, I'm a big Kodak Black fan.
Okay.
I'll throw that on maybe. I might switch it up every now and then. J. Cole. I'm a real versatile dude, so it depends. But, you know, I'll start off smooth and then closer to game time, kind of, you know, just ramp it up a little bit.
You know any of the St. Kitts Nevis bands? St. Kitts Nevis soca artists, maybe?
I want to say my sister sent, is it the Sugar Band?
Okay.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a while ago, but
Okay.
that was about the only one. She sent me some recent artists at the beginning of this season that I had checked out, but I just can't remember their name.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Joshua Williams, I'm telling you, this is a great honor for us. And actually, I'm thinking you must have been it must have been pretty interesting for you to know that there was actually another Kittitian connection on the other team. Did you ever get to meet him?
No, and I didn't find out about that until my dad had mentioned it. He showed me, I think, a small post or something. But you know, they did a international little, you know, shout out, and I didn't see it on that. So I didn't know going into the game. I didn't know until I think a day after the game when my dad sent me the post, and I had no idea.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. And I mean, you think that all these 23s are they a coincidence? This is just a silly question, but is it a coincidence? Number 23 and in 2023, and you're 23 years old. Am I taking the numerology thing too far?
No, and it's honestly crazy. You know, number 23 is the year 2023. I'm 23 years old. Something that's funny though, that happened in college when I was wearing the number 20. So that was another numerology or whatever you want to say at the time. A lot of omens coming from it, I guess.
Yes.
And then you're wearing the number of the great one, the basketball great one.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's actually from my he's
South
like not
South
too far
Carolina,
from
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah,
North
right.
Carolina. Yep.
There you go. Joshua, it was a great it's a great honor. I don't know if you want to take a couple calls. Want some listeners who might want to
to
big you
call
up
in and big him up,
and
yes.
big you up and
Absolutely.
stuff. And so call us if you wanna say hi to Joshua Williams. Give us a call 466-0989, 762-0989, and 662-0989. What's the weather like in Missouri?
Right now it's rainy, it's muggy, it's probably like 40 something degrees. It's definitely nothing like the weather that you all are getting over there.
Hey, you got your ring to keep you warm. Right. Okay, callers, give us a call 466-0989, 762-0989, and 662-0989. Joshua Williams, you were a 4th round pick, so that's pretty impressive.
Right.
At least you won a
Coming- and
23rd. You won a 23rd round pick. You were a 4th round pick. You can take the 23 thing a little too far, right?
I didn't want to take it that far.
Exactly.
The fourth was good with me.
So after you got picked, was that I imagine that was a pretty exciting time for you to write. Brenda actually sent me the video. She actually sent me the video when when you were showing up for your first practice.
I got the call. I was just sitting at home watching the draft with a few of my family members. Nothing big. They call up my phone, and it was just really a surreal moment. I feel like I probably just couldn't believe it at the time, so it was hard to react. It all happened so quick, and it was just a burst of emotions, and I was just so happy, just elated, and got out here to Kansas City. They welcomed me with open arms, and now I'm here. I'm a champion, and it's just a blessing seeing how it's all coming to just fruition and seeing how things develop. I'm blessed.
Yeah, we have persons on the page saying congratulations.
I was kind of
And
hoping I was kind of hoping you'd get at least 2 calls, people bigging you up and just saying congratulations and how proud they are of Joshua Williams. No calls at the moment, but they're in the chat bigging you up. I guess maybe they're shy or something.
Social media, they're the
Nah.
posting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They sent me so many messages throughout the week. It's my DMs were flooded, and it was hard trying to get back to all of them. But I
Yes.
definitely felt the love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Josh.
Yes.
Okay, I know this is your downtime and it's cold and you're in Missouri and it's cold and all that. So, we're definitely gonna hook up whenever you show up here in St. Kitts.
Yep.
I've already been told you're gonna be showing up. So,
Absolutely.
congratulations. I give you the last word for St. Kitts Nevis and your folks in you got 2 calls coming in. Okay, let's take these 2 calls.
Okay.
Island T for Joshua Williams. Go right ahead.
Hi, good morning. Joshua, I want to congratulate you on your win. First time in the NBA. What is it again? The football. I'm not into it myself, but congratulations. I noticed you said that your mom passed. I'm just curious how old you were when she passed and your recollection of her, that sort of thing. And I just also wanted to big you up on the way you spoke about your father. It seems like he did a phenomenal job raising you and your siblings, and it's good to hear you speak about that. You sound like he did a very good job. Just hearing you as well. I just want to wish you all the best.
Great.
Well, yes, ma'am. Off the bat, I want to say I appreciate you, calling in and wishing me the best. I want to say, she was a great woman, my mother, especially from all the things I hear. But unfortunately, I was 6 months old, so I don't have too much of a recollection of her. And, her side of the family, they're all great people. They helped raise me, but my dad, like I said, if you saw the things and, just the great foundation that he set for me and my sister, it's not hard to give him any of the props. Anytime I can, I just try to, shout him out because I really do appreciate all the sacrifices he made for me and my sister.
Yes.
And, I can't say enough how great of a job he did and how much
Yeah.
how
Big
much he did just getting me here.
and big. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just breathtaking. I really do appreciate him, my family, everybody who got me to this point. It's a blessing and nothing but God.
And we have another call on the line. Caller, go right ahead. Keep it brief.
Yeah, quickly, man. Good morning to you guys. Yeah, congratulations to your guest there, man. Yeah, but real quickly, I want to ask him where he went to high school, and is he now suggesting that football should be played in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and also to the host. I want to crack on the host. Yeah, Joshua, you heard that? I heard that these guys normally throw a big heroes welcome party in St. Kitts. So ask these guys when are they going to welcome you down, man. All right. Yeah, congratulations again, man. And, best of luck going forward, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I played football. I ran track, all of that in North Carolina, Jack Britt High School. Shout out to everybody back there in North Carolina. And honestly, it was different because I basically, I came into my own kind of late. A lot of people, when they'll make the NFL, but I didn't, I would say, start making strides really into college. So that was a little different. That was kind of, my growing up and how high school went for me. And, and as far as, them throwing me a welcome party, I don't know if I need a welcome party, but I can't wait till I get down there. And I don't know if football, American football, will ever get to the extent to where everybody down there wants to play, but just having that option to and kind of exposing the children and youth to it, I think is a cool, a cool idea. And whether they play football or not, just being a positive influence and I guess you could say role model. Just, whatever I can do to help out is more than fine with me.
Joshua, we have someone who asks him about playing with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, good question.
Right. That is a great question. For anybody who doesn't know, Patrick Mahomes is one of the best young NFL players in history. Not just now. He's breaking a lot of records. He's 27 years old, but already considered a Hall of Fame quarterback, which is very rare. Almost never before seen. Most of the things he does on a football field is, just very, very rare. And, I saw these things at practice. I was a young player coming in, just got drafted, and, I was going against him every day at practice. So I definitely know how good he was. He showed me every day when I got drafted. So the practices were tough going against them. And, that made me a better player going against such a quarterback of that caliber. And, I'm like I said, it's a blessing. I couldn't have been picked by a better team. Come in my first year, win a Super Bowl, nothing but God. Everything is just a blessing.
Mm-hmm. Someone here asked a question. Asked him, did he have any feelings for the other Kittitian who he competed against on the other team?
Yeah, but he said he didn't really.
Right.
I think the person mean how was he feeling competing against another Kittitian on the other team?
So when I had found out about it after the game, I just thought it was really cool, especially because there was a few kids in my DMs and stuff who played football, and their parents were from St. Kitts, and they reached out, and that was just something. It was something rare because I really run into Kittitians in the United States. So when I do, and you find out they also play football.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of them was playing college football. If I knew his name, I'd definitely give him a shout out. But it was cool only because that's a rare kind of similarity. And when I found out the dude from the other team, he had that heritage, I wanted to reach out to him, but I didn't have a way. I'm gonna try to maybe follow my Instagram and just hail him up, see how he is.
I mean, you guys beat some long odds. I mean, what are the odds of a petition on each
Yes,
team
exactly.
in the finals?
Exactly. And then we saw when you post the flag, and then we saw when he posted the flag. So it was just an amazing um, recognition, amazing recognition here for our country here in St. Kitts and Nevis to be.
Let's take one more call. Hi, caller. Go right
Caller?
ahead.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
We are great.
Excellent,
Hi, good
excellent.
morning. This is Paulette Augustus, Joshua's auntie.
Hi, Paulette.
And I just wanted to call. Hey, I just wanted to call and say congratulations and to let you know how proud we are of you. I was a proud auntie trolling my nephew. Every time he catches the ball or I could see him, I was sitting there with my camera snapping pictures. So I am very proud of you, and I thank you very much for representing the soil. And as I tell everybody, without this seed, there would not be a number 23 in Kansas City. So thank you.
I hear you. Hi, Paulette. How you doing?
Hi,
Okay.
Shout out to my
Jessica.
Auntie Paulette. Hey, Auntie Paulette, I appreciate you and I love you so much. I appreciate all that you all did for me and raising me. And tell Auntie Brenda and Auntie Paulette, Auntie Van, that I'm gonna bring you all the shirts. I forgot to ship out the championship shirts, and Auntie Brenda was getting on me the other day over the phone. So tell her I'm gonna bring some shirts for them all. I appreciate you all.
Okay, we're gonna squeeze in one more call. Here we go. 9:58 for Joshua Williams. Island T for Joshua Williams. Go right ahead, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Hey.
Good morning.
Still on with Josh.
Yes.
Yeah, blessed. This is Tim Burgers. If you don't know, I'm a big fan of the NFL. And I back in Eagles because I back Eagles from long time. Long time. I'm an Eagles fan. But when I see the NFL going to the finals time, I say I want Kansas make it because I know Philly going to make it. I know Philly going to make it. But when I see the Super Bowl now and the lineup, I say I win for me. Even though I lose, I win still because you from St. Kitts and the Weed. Yep. When Eagles ain't playing, I back in Kansas when Andy Reid because Andy Reid, the coach. So, and the Super Bowl missed it because I love Rihanna. Rihanna was a halftime show. Kansas, India, and still India, which is my team. So even though I lose, I still ain't feel too bad because I'm glad for Andy Reid and I'm still glad for Jonathan Williams, Joshua Williams. Yeah, so I'm a big fan, and I want a lot more people getting to the NFL before you reach a Super Bowl. A lot of people only watch it here in the Super Bowl time. I want them to watch it from pre-season, regular season, straight up to the playoff, the wild card, straight to the Super Bowl.
I feel
you. Yeah, NFC champion, AFC champion, straight to the Super Bowl.
I feel it,
and then
Simberger.
unload the game a little better.
For real.
Yeah.
For real,
And,
because it's a nice game.
Yeah, it's a nice game. I love it. When I watching it, my TV had a lot of noise, especially when my team playing. And looking forward to see when you come seeing it, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, Josh.
When I
go ahead. Give you the last word.
No, I was just saying, just being able to, like I said, shine a light on football. I know it's not super big in St. Kitts, but like you see, there are people who watch it and are interested in, clearly he does watch it because there was a lot of just conflicts. I had a lot of people who liked the Eagles, but they were also, rooting for me. So they were kind of torn, but at the same time, like you said, it was a win-win situation for them because they're rooting for me. And they're also rooting for the Eagles. And just for us to both be in the Super Bowl was awesome. My head coach, Andy Reid, he, like he said, was in Philadelphia coaching for the Eagles for a long time before he then came to Kansas City. And he even won. I want to say he won a Super Bowl in Philadelphia before he came to Kansas City. So that was another crossover, or another conflict. He was, won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. Now he wants to, go and beat the Eagles. And it's just cool that people are kind of hearing more about it because of me. And it's really just humbling, and I'm glad I can shed some kind of light. Hopefully people, begin to take more of an interest and a keen liking into it. And, we'll see how that pans out.
Go 23. I mean, you're gonna be the guy that's probably gonna reel in a lot of people into watching American football, and I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Joshua, it's 10:02. I know you're busy. You got things to do, so we're gonna hook up when you arrive. And once again, congratulations from all of us here in St. Kitts Nevis, and I also gotta say from the people of Molyneux.
Yes.
Okay.
Congratulations and thank you.
Congratulations, Josh.
Thank you all so much. I appreciate you for having me up here.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go 23.
Yes.
Okay, Josh. Hey, that was great.
It was.
Joshua Williams, cornerback with the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's gonna do it for Island Tea. It's
but before we go, I just want persons to remember or know that today is also the Independence Day for St. Lucia, our Caribbean.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So happy Independence to the persons and people of St. Lucia.
Yes, happy Independence, St. Lucia. I think happy Independence, Huanora. I think that's the indigenous name, Huanora.
Okay.
I remember learning that in boys' school.
Okay.
But you don't know nothing about boys' school.
We didn't have boys' school them time, Jam. So you're aging yourself.
You're aging yourself. I'm just teasing you.
Yes.
Okay, so hey, that's gonna do it for Island Tea this morning. That was a great little show.
Yeah, it was.
AZ, we're gonna be back here tomorrow, Thursday, for another go round, right?
Yep.
Okay. Have a great day, everyone.
Already making millions of people sick and jeopardizing lives. But for us in the Caribbean, young people are among the most vulnerable. Our future is at risk. Taking action now can lead to huge health benefits. The I Deserve a Better Climate for My Health campaign will spotlight real issues from real young people in the Caribbean